Hello and welcome back to Developer's Diary. In the previous tutorial, we have learned about the list in Apex navigation. Today, we shall learn about the navigation menu. So, go to your application and then click Shared Component. And under the navigation and search section, select the navigation menu. Currently, you can see that a navigation menu is showing by default. Let's create an static navigation menu. Click Next. Employees and then department. It is very similar to the list that we have created in the previous tutorial. So create list, and now you can see that it is not showing here because we have to select the navigation menu in the user interface attributes. And select the static nav menu and click apply changes. One thing you can see that the same nav menu is showing in the list. So you can say that the navigation menu is actually a list, and when you select or mention it as a navigation menu in the user interface attribute, then it is called a navigation menu. So run your application. You can see that employees and department. These are shown in navigation menu. Let's create a dynamic navigation menu. You can say dynamic list and click create dynamic nav menu and click next. Now enter the query. I have brought this query before. So what this query actually do? This is the table in the Apex that stores the information of pages. So by default, the first one is the image or icon attribute, which is null. Then we have the page name that we want to show or display in the navigation menu. After that, we have the target path, or you can say the app target. Here we have two conditions. First one is the page alias is not null. Page alias for used for friendly URLs. So then we use the ORDS and R, then provide the workspace name that we have created, then app alias and page alias, and then session. This is for the friendly URL. If the page alias doesn't exist, then we use the direct URL approach. Then we provide ORDS f/p page ID, application ID, page ID, and the session. And here we have provided the name of the application, or you can say application ID, which is the application. You can see that 39835. Click next and click create list. So that list has been created. Now we shall go back to the shared component and then under the user interface attributes, go to the nav and select this dynamic nav menu or dynamic list as a navigation menu. So when you select the navigation menu, you can see that list dynamic nav menu is showing as a navigation menu that we have select in user interface attributes. So refresh the application and select that. You can see that all the pages that are exist in this application are showing. So click home, you can go to the home page, then click employees, then click departments. So you can modify your navigation menu in that way. I shall provide this query link in the description. I hope you have learned something useful at Developer Diary. See you in the next tutorial.